I didn't wear my Purple Heart to my high school reunion because of the guilt. It was my 10-year reunion in small-town Nebraska. Everyone back from college, careers, military service. I'd been home from Afghanistan for 6 months, still adjusting to civilian life, still having nightmares about that day in Kandahar. My mom kept pushing me to go. You should be proud, honey. Show them your medals. Let them know what you accomplished. She meant well, but she didn't understand. The Purple Heart sitting in my drawer felt like stolen valor. I almost didn't go at all. Spent an hour getting dressed, putting on my dress blues, then changing back to civilian clothes. The medal stayed in its box. How could I wear something I didn't deserve? The reunion was at our old high school gym. Streamers everywhere, photo boards showing everyone's achievements. I spotted my classmates immediately. Sarah became a doctor. Mike started his own business. Danny was coaching high school football. Then I saw the memorial table. 3 empty chairs with photos. Classmates who died since graduation. Car accident, cancer, and there in the middle, Private First Class Tyler Murphy. Killed in action, Afghanistan 2019. Tyler had been my teammate in Iraq, not Afghanistan. Different deployment, different unit. But seeing his picture brought everything back. The blast that got me. The shrapnel that earned me my Purple Heart. The friend who didn't make it home. I was staring at Tyler's photo when someone tapped my shoulder. Hey stranger. It was Emma, Tyler's younger sister. She'd been a freshman when we were seniors. Now she was 25, working as a nurse, carrying herself with quiet strength. I heard you served with my brother, she said. Different tours, but yeah, we stayed in touch. Tyler talked about you all the time in his letters. Said you were the best soldier he knew. My stomach dropped. Tyler had never met the soldier who got me wounded. The one who threw himself on a grenade meant for our entire squad. His name was Marcus, and he'd saved 5 lives, including mine. I tried to change the subject, but Emma kept talking. Tyler always said he wanted to be brave like you. The stories he heard about your Purple Heart inspired him to volunteer for that final mission. The guilt hit me like a freight train. Tyler had been motivated by stories about my Purple Heart. Stories that made it sound heroic instead of what it really was. Surviving while someone better died in my place. I excused myself, headed for the parking lot. Needed air. Needed to get away from the guilt and the memories and Tyler's sister thinking I was some kind of hero. But Emma followed me outside. Wait, she called. I know about Marcus. I turned around confused. Tyler told me everything. How Marcus threw himself on that grenade. How you tried to pull him back but couldn't reach him in time. How you carried him to the medic even though you were bleeding from shrapnel wounds. She stepped closer. Tyler said you blamed yourself for living when Marcus died. Said you thought the Purple Heart should have gone to him instead. But Marcus was already dead when they decided to recognize your actions under fire. I stood there speechless as she continued. My brother enlisted because of you, yes, but not because of some medal. Because you showed him what real soldiers do. You carried a dying friend through enemy fire while you were wounded. That's why Tyler wanted to serve. She handed me something. Tyler's final letter home. He'd written it the night before the mission that killed him. I unfolded it with shaking hands. The letter was addressed to me. Emma said he'd asked her to deliver it if anything happened. It was short, written in Tyler's messy handwriting. You taught me that courage isn't about not being afraid. It's about doing what's right even when you're terrified. Marcus would be proud of the soldier you became. Be proud of the medal you earned. Emma wiped her eyes. Tyler died pulling 2 Afghan kids out of a burning building. He radioed for backup knowing it was dangerous, just like you taught him. I stood in that parking lot holding Tyler's letter, finally understanding. The Purple Heart wasn't about deserving or not deserving. It was about the moment you choose others over yourself, regardless of the outcome. Last month I wore my Purple Heart to Tyler's memorial service. His parents thanked me for inspiring their son. I told them Tyler had inspired me right back. Sometimes the best way to honor the dead isn't carrying guilt, it's carrying their memory forward. Emma and I still exchange letters. She's applying to work with military families, says Tyler would have wanted her to help soldiers coming home. Next month she starts at the VA hospital where I volunteer. That Purple Heart sits on my dresser now. Not hidden in a drawer, but not displayed like a trophy either. Just there, reminding me that courage comes in many forms, and sometimes the hardest part of survival is learning to live with purpose.